Hi everybody, it's Tisha again. I'm feeling in quite a somber mode right about now because I've been wanting to talk about an issue that is very important to a lot of people, that has been important to a lot of people, and that's called love versus infatuation. A lot of us think we know what love is, that strong, powerful emotion. Everyone wants love and everyone wants to be loved. I want love, I want to be loved, and it feels good to love. But a lot of times we don't know the difference. Many people, I should say, don't know the difference between love versus infatuation. So in something to help me get my thoughts across, I found a blog called Mercury. I'm going to read their highlights on what they said love versus infatuation is, but the experiences that I'm going to share with you are going to be, I want to say my own, but those that I have seen down through life. Here we go. Number one, the sign of love versus infatuation. You fall for them after you've only known them a short time. You see them and you fall. I mean, you see that in movies and all of that, and some people may say it was love at first sight with them and they're still married. But here it is, you've only known them for a short time and you're ready to move from this point to the altar, with them. And you don't even know who they are. You don't even know their middle name. And all you think you know everything about them, but truly you don't. You've only known each other a short time and you're ready for an outright commitment. Again, I could be wrong. I know there are many exceptions out there. You meet today and 2 months later, you're moving in together. What do you really know about that person as far as practicality with them taking care of bills or any ladies or fellas on the side that they might be seeing? I mean, what do we really know? Love is slow and it takes its time. I'm spending all this time on number one and I have a few things to go. Number two, this is a good one. You're focused on what you want out of the relationship. It's like a fantasy. In other words, you may want A, they may want N, but they'll easily get over N and get on your page of wanting A, because it's all about what you want, or it's all about what they want. Maybe you're in a relationship with someone and you're like, every time we want to go out to dinner, it's always their choice, or every time we go out to dinner, it's always my choice. Whatever it is that I want, most of the time we have to end up doing it someone else's way, or you have to end up doing it my way. You see your life at the perspective of you. You're only focused on your end and what you're going to get out of the relationship. Number three and number four, they seem high above you and you feel like you just hit the lottery. They seem high above you. There was a young man who was dating his young lady, and he would constantly say to her, "Why would someone like you want someone like me?" Okay, what's wrong with you? Why isn't it that you're a great guy that's in love with a great girl, but I see myself as being way down here and this amazing person wants me? Oh, why would they? Why? And you also feel like you hit the lottery. You're the lowest fella, you're the lowest girl on the totem pole. Maybe you're the class nerd and the captain of the football team, just an example, is all of a sudden crazy about me. Why would she want me? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are they so wonderful while you're pegging yourself as so little? And number three, you feel like you know everything about them, when actually you know nothing. You all may go out on dates and whatnot, but again, you're seeing them through your perspective. So they may want to continue with college. They may want to get their master's degree. They may want to get their law degree, but you see them constantly in a house snugged up under you. You see them as far as if you want to start a business, which is great, well, they're going to easily get on board and they're going to work your business and spend their life investing in you, not the other way around. You get really, really jealous. Now, this is something that I wouldn't say I witnessed, but I heard about from a friend of mine. In other words, if someone said hi to his young lady, if someone said to the fiance, if someone, handled, helped her out, another fella helped her out in any shape, form, or fashion, he was so jealous, just off his rocker, because he felt like he was going to lose her. Why aren't you secure in the love that you have for your future, soon to be bride or your soon to be husband? If they're not a womanizer, if they're not some, pathological flirt, why are you so insecure if someone says hi to them or if someone helps them? Number 7, you can't wait to take the next step. Oh, I definitely know this. How many people out there, you start dating today and you want to get married 3 months later? I have a friend, family member actually, who started, as soon as he started dating his young lady, she told him that she wanted to take her time, and date a little bit, him, to get to know him, what she's getting herself into. He's like, I feel like that's a bit too long. She's, just wanted to date for 2 years with him. For 2 years, just so, she can get to know him a little bit better, see what she's getting into, and even for him to see if this is what he wants. But he was ready to take the next step right away. What are you afraid of? You're afraid to lose that person. So you want to grab hold of them really, really quickly. So in other words, you can secure them as being yours and they won't go off to anyone else. You don't even know who you're marrying. Because what if they find that in a few months their interests don't align with yours? But remember, in the eyes of an infatuated person, it's not about their interests, it's only about mine. Of course their interests are going to want to align with, with me, because I have this big swelling fantasy. Let's see. Number 8, you're in love with superficial things. Now, I've heard this, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree. Oh, I'm crazy about their laugh, the way they talk, the way their hair flows, the way whatever. I know what that feels like. I'm not dismissing that. But the point I'm saying is, you can't build a life on how they laugh, how they talk, the tossing of their hair. You can't build a life on that. You build a life on honesty. You build a life on accountability. You build a life on responsibility. You build a life on love. And basically, the hourglass figure, my cat just jumped on my lap. The hourglass figure, the hulky muscles, all those look great, but they're not going to matter at all when you're in the midst of some type of disagreement. Number 9, you obsess over them leaving you. If anything goes wrong, you're just scared they're going to leave you. I knew of a fella who forgot the runner. If you know what a runner is, as far as in the marriage, okay, she's gonna crawl all over me. As far as in the marriage, the wedding, where the bride and the bridesmaids, they all walk down, and she jumped back on. He said, it was so funny, I laugh about this. He's like, oh, she's not gonna want to marry me because you forgot the runner? Really? I mean, something that small. You obsess over such small things. If they forget to call, you did something wrong. Guys, come on. Not guys, I'm not speaking of just men. People, come on. We're going to have some ups, downs, and bad times. But anyway, I don't really have much to say on that one anymore.